So let's start with an introduction.
Well, first of all, thank you for the invitation, and I really appreciate the opportunity to come and to talk about ophthalmology in Milford. It's been a pleasure of mine to be here tonight, and I'm looking forward to it very much. Glenn Goodman is my name. Been in the area here for 31 years practicing ophthalmology.
Now, you're located up the top of West Street, basically by the courthouse.
Yes, yeah.
Can't miss the sign.
Can't miss the sign. No, that was a suggestion years ago when I bought the building to have a nice presence up there. It's a beautiful location, and some of the sign companies in Milford were happy to have my business.
Now, help me understand, because you're not a hospital, but you have operating rooms. You know, you're not ye old ophthalmic surgeon, from old days with a little office in one chair. How would you describe your practice? Because it is unique.
Well, thank you. It is unique. We have a very state-of-the-art center there. A lot of hard work went into it. And we have basically two different portions of ophthalmology being practiced there. When I'm not in the operating room, I'm doing medical eye exams and diagnosing, treating various conditions in young people, old people, and from run-of-the-mill red eye, pink eye, conjunctivitis type of infections to serious glaucoma and blinding disorders. And that can be done in any building that's appropriately designed. There are no special permits per se to do ophthalmology, as there wouldn't be with any specialty, gastroenterology.
But yet, didn't you have to get a special license for your
Well,
practice?
yes, that's the other side of the building. That's the crown jewel in the building there. That's the Cataract Surgery Center, a portion of the building. That is a very specialized facility that took 2 years to develop because of the state and the federal requirements. It's essentially to the state and the federal evaluators and the licensors, it's a hospital. And whether it's Milford Hospital or the Cataract Surgery Center, or for that matter, Mass Eye and Ear, we all have to play by the same rules regarding sterility and every aspect from the time the patient walks onto the property to the time they get signed in, to the time they have their operation and get signed out. There are regulations by the book, and it's a lot of constant monitoring.
So you're held to the same standard and regs as Uncle Frank down the street, Frank Saber's medical center.
Absolutely, yes. The accrediting organizations are largely the same, and the sanctions are no different. The state and or the federal regulators, appropriately so, and I agree with all of this, can shut any of these centers down, whether it be a hospital or my center, if we are not following the rules. Yes.
So like a JCO type standard that the hospital has to live to, they're not going to cut you any slack just because you're not a huge medical center.
No, not one bit. The minimum requirement, just as it is in a hospital, is every 3 years you have to have a 2-day on-site inspection by Medicare, and it's a very intensive process. They actually, it's the several I've had, because I've had 3 of these now. I should add that we've passed them all with flying colors on the first try each time.